it doesn't feel like a sacrifice anymore. I think last year's training, I always have a lot of fun with my training, but last year, if I'm training, then that time is not allocated to something else, like my nursing or going to see friends in all different parts of the country and socializing and all those things. And this year, it's, I don't know how to put it. It's kind of like when Greg Glassman says the magic is in the movement. The magic for me is in the practice and in the training, and the joy is in that. And that's how it was in 2009 and when I first started training, and so it's nice to feel that, get back in that groove again.
You can take some of the most elite athletes out there, find the chink, improve it, they get better without even trying. The example that we typically use here is about...
the whole season this year was just different compared to last year. I think I felt more pressure with everything, just because there were expectations now. You know, last year making the games for the first time was kind of like, oh, whatever, you know, this is so cool. And this year's like, okay, well now I actually have expectations and I want to do, like, you know, do this well or place this or whatever. So I'm trying to keep it in perspective, especially going into the games, and focusing not on a number, but rather just like a level of performance. If I can do each WOD to my potential, then that's what I want to achieve at the games. Not having anything that I really fail at or bomb or don't do as well as I should have or could have or am capable of. I just want to perform at my peak, and then whatever result happens, you know, whatever number ranking that ends up being fine. But yeah, I just want to perform at my best.
After regionals last year and after the games last year, I had to prioritize getting stronger overall, and especially getting stronger overhead. And that's still a priority for me. But the work that I did and constantly being on my coaches have had me on my hands, handstand walking, handstand push-ups, lots of fun hand things, and that paid off in dividends come regionals, because the very first event, Diane, I went from a 17-minute Diane to a sub 3-minute Diane, and so that, yeah, so every workout at regionals, whether it was the heavy stuff or the gymnastics stuff, it was like, good thing I worked on that. Check it off the list, like, yes, this paid off, this one paid off, this one paid off.
So today I'm front squatting. I'm going to take 15 minutes to build up to a 5-rep max, then take 75% of that and do 3-minute AMRAP at 75% of the 5-rep max I just found.
Yeah.
So, working on squatting. I worked out this morning too before I came here.
Oh,
so,
right.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I did a 15-minute AMRAP of 15 overhead squats at 75 pounds, 8 box jumps, but you had to step down off the box jumps. You couldn't jump, rebound down. Shuttle sprint, or like sprint 30 meters, 5 burpees, sprint 30 meters back.
How much do you train, like, each day usually?
It depends. Now the volume's up a little bit. 1 or 2 workouts a day. End of the week, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, tend to be heavier volume because that kind of is mimicking competition. So that's sort of the plan right now. I'd say more skill stuff during the weeks, and then weekends, like more actual WODs and kind of that competition vibe. That's it. That's all I got. 190, okay. Alright, so now I gotta figure out what 75% of that is. So I need a calculator for that.
Last year, I was having fun, but I kept, it was the rewards, it was like so much more external. So I was looking at the, anything I gave into it, what I wanted was the external rewards. I wanted to get first. And so I still want first, and I'm still training for first in every event and at the end of the day. But that last year, that's not enough of a carrot to keep you going. And I think you could ask pretty much any CrossFitters. You could ask anybody who's striving for the games and for regionals, that yes, you're training to qualify and you're training to get to the podium, but day in and day out, your reward has to be more internal than that. And so I think that's what the difference is, because last year, you know, my mentality, especially certain workouts or in the middle of something really painful, it was like, well, I hope this pays off, meaning this better mean that I'm going to place here, and this, I hope this sacrifice, this like showing up here and putting in my time here rather than putting in my time doing something else, this all better be worth it, you know. And if I don't place where I want at the games, then this whole year hasn't been worth it. And that really was a mentality that I had last year in 2011, more than any other year. And so this year, that's shifted to every day pays off because I'm getting better every day. And so it was like, what came first? My mindset or my progress? I don't know, but I've progressed, and I've made a lot more progress and a lot more strength gains and movement efficiency and movement gains this year than I did in 2011. And I think it was because of my mindset. It was because I wanted to get better at that particular movement at that particular day. I wanted a PR. And that's how it is this year. Last year it was more like, well, hopefully whatever I'm doing is going to get me to the games, and then hopefully whatever I'm doing is going to, you know, get me to the podium at the games. And this year it's more like, get better. You just get better, and then when you get to your competition, you see where it all falls out. And that really paid off.
Seems like so many girls like go out there with different mentalities, and and some girls don't do well with pressure, and others do well with pressure, and it's interesting to see that you seem to do so well with it.
Yeah, a lot of it's practice, I think,
Yeah.
or just, you know, from the background of gymnastics, because I always was kind of that kid that would kind of do mediocre all season, and then when it came to like regionals or states, regionals, and nationals, like those were my best meets. And it's just that feeling of like, okay, well, now's the time, you have to do it. Like, you can't hold anything back. And that was, I was always just more the pressure kid.
Yeah. You're good in the clutch.
Yeah.
You're so happy.
And it's fun working out with my boyfriend sometimes. He goes to CrossFit Wrestling, but that probably helps a lot too. That's why I like beaming too. So it's just fun, like having some of the people that are closest to you in your life that you get to be with every day. So, do you have other burning questions for me, Ian?
I don't know. Is this outfit is this pre-selected and worked out?
Yeah.
There you go. It's all matching. Yeah.
Pre-selected eyeliner on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen usually.